Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Creations with Ellie. I changed it again. But yeah, so today we are going to be talking about where I have been for the past year and a half. Okay guys, so I've been MIA for almost a year and a half, and so much has gone down, guys, in the past, almost since the beginning of 2023. A lot of crap has happened, guys, and I was gonna like fix my hair nice, but I'm literally at work right now. So we're gonna get into all of it, but I'm working right now and I have to wait 20 minutes. So I was like, let's record. I didn't want to just start filming without like a little feedback, like a quick recap of what happened in the past year and a half to where we are right now. So that's why I kind of wanted to post this, like, I'm coming back to YouTube video. I'm gonna try. I do want to stay consistent with YouTube this time. I was actually consistent last year, but yeah, things happen. So yeah, let me just rewind. So again, I'm in my car, I'm at work. I'm doing laundry for my boss. But yeah, I wanted to write keynotes of things that I wanted to talk about, but I was like, I have time to myself right now. I have 20 minutes, around 20 minutes. So we'll see how much we get in that 20 minutes. I haven't posted anything, but I've been watching all of your videos, guys, new ones, newer channels that I've come across, or that I've seen other channels like redirect to their channel. I did post here and there on my community post, but nothing like a video or anything like that. But yeah, so let's rewind back to 2023. I don't even know what was the last video actual video posted that I've posted, but I know it has been like maybe like a year. But last year, let's see, the beginning of last year was pretty good, actually. The first maybe 3 months, from January through April, was pretty good, and then May happened. So I believe in April, like, everything was good. We had, I believe, $7,000 saved for our future home, and then we got an additional six, but that's further along the line. But to start off, we had our house saving like funds. We had about $6,000. I'll write here exactly how much is it that we had saved in that high yield savings account. And so then in April, our we have 2 dogs. Well, we used to, guys. We used to. So we had 2 dogs. It was 2 Great Danes. I'll put a picture of it here. I'll have to look through pictures of them. So we have 2 dogs, and they both got sick. My female Great Dane, she had like a lump on one of her breasts, so we had to like pay for the vet to check it out. And since she was a larger dog, it was gonna cost double, triple the amount that of a smaller dog would be. In order to pay for those procedures, we used my care credit. It was $0. I had paid it off. The balance on it was $12,000, but I paid it off. So then we had added that medical expense for her onto that care credit card. So then we had a balance of, that balance went down. It was up to $300, I believe. And so then, we're gonna get the procedure. We were calling different places because since she's a larger dog, not every veterinary place does it, their seats was so small. Like the table was so small for her because she was huge. So we were still in the process of that, and then our Great Dane, our male, our Taco, he got sick, and he got sick very bad. Like we took him to the vet. We took him to the vet first because he wasn't eating or playing around like that, which was weird for him because he would always play around. So so we took him to the vet, and they told us that he would need to, since he was a larger dog, his intestine like unraveled with his stomach. So they had to do a surgery, and that surgery was gonna cost $12,000, $13,000, and I called more than one place to get a lower quote or something. And we could have used my care credit card because I think it was I don't even know how much I had, but I know we could have used the care credit card, but we didn't want to go in debt paying off $12,000. So we called multiple different places, and on Mother's Day, or 2 days before Mother's Day last year, he did not get up. He peed on himself. Even though he tried very hard, guys, he tried so hard to get up and walk through the pain, go outside and use the bathroom. Like, that's how good of a dog he was. Yeah, guys, so he did not eat, drink. We had to force him. We had to pick him up to take him outside or to relocate, and we felt so bad, guys. We felt horrible. And all of those, maybe the cheapest price they told us was $9,000, and we didn't have that, guys. At the time, we were trying to save and everything else, and we just didn't have that money. And so the day before Mother's Day 2023, he started peeing and pooping blood with his urine and his poop. Well, mainly pee because he wasn't eating. So his pee was coming out blood, his poop was coming out blood, and he just looked like he was just tired. Like he looked like he was just exhausted, guys. So the day before Mother's Day last year, we decided that we didn't want to make him go through to keep going through that pain. And so me and my partner, we decided that we're gonna put him down. And it was a hard choice, guys, because he was our first dog. We've had many dogs and cats and stuff, but he was the first one that we had to put down. We didn't just give him to a family. So we went, and we didn't want him. He wasn't eating. He didn't nothing. So we didn't want him to keep suffering. So we ended up going to a veterinary office that could put him down for us, because we just $12,000. We did not have the funds, guys. I wish we had, because he was a great dog. So on Mother's Day 2023, we had to put him down, and it was the worst Mother's Day ever, guys. It was so me and him, we went in the morning, Mother's Day. We went to the veterinary hospital, and he couldn't get up. We literally had to put him on a blanket and pick him up and put it on their dolly or pushing thing to bring him inside. And as we're walking inside, I realized that we're not gonna come out of that veterinary hospital with him. And it was so sad. I started crying. My partner started crying because we had him for a long time. We had him since he was 1 year old, and when he passed away, he was 7, 8 years old at the time. And so it was very sad, and I'm getting a little teary. But yeah, so that was one of the things, guys. It was yeah, it was very sad. And they asked us, they was like, oh, do you guys wanna like bury him, cremate him, or what do you want to do? And I was like, well, how much is it for to cremate him? Because he was part of our family, and so I couldn't just let his body be somewhere wherever they take the dogs when they die. And so yeah, so we ended up paying the $750 to cremate him, and they gave us like a urn and like a paw print picture, like a print. I'll post it here. I haven't opened his the box with the urn and all of that stuff, because it will make me cry just thinking about it. But yeah, I'll put a picture here whenever, maybe I'll put a picture. But it was just like a pretty urn, and it had his name on it, and a paw print, like a print of his palm. What else? I believe they had like a death certificate and like a little card from the company that we decided to get the cremation from. But yeah, there was so Mother's Day was just very sad for us. So after he passed away, we went home, and we ate, we ate and stuff, but it was like super sad. I was crying, my mom was crying, my kid's dad was crying. Like, it just we I don't know, it's like we didn't even celebrate Mother's Day because we were just crying. So then that happened. So then in the meantime, after that, and that was May, Mother's Day, May. So then fast forward to July. So about 2 months later, the owner of the house that we were renting, mind you, we were renting in that place for maybe 10 years at that point. And he was telling us he was gonna raise the rent to like $3,000, and we're paying I believe we were paying $2,000 at the time, $2,200, because he had raised it up from $1,600. He raised it up $200 more, and then $200 more. And then July is when July was when he told us, like, hey, look, for next month the rent is gonna be $3,000. And we're like, we're not gonna pay the $3,000. So in July, my kid's dad was telling me, look, we're gonna have to find somewhere else to live, because $3,000 is ridiculous. And it did. Like, we fixed up the house, like not like electrical, but just like aesthetically. Like, I fixed up. If you've seen, if you go, I'll put maybe a picture here or in the cards of how the kitchen in that house used to look, and I redid it, made everything look super nice. And so yeah, so he told us in July that our August rent was gonna go up by $600-$700. And so we had just paid for July, so it was like, you know what? So we started looking around for different places, and then we ended up talking to a realtor about buying a home. And we did get we could have gotten, we're qualified to get like $145,000 or $120,000, if I'm not mistaken, loan so we could get a house, even if it's a small one. I didn't care. And so we were talking about that, and we wanted to go that route, but we wanted to save a little bit more, because at that time we had $6,000 saved in our house saving funds, and we're trying to get it to at least $15,000. So we had at least that cushion to kind of help us out in the next month and a half or so. So then we ended up, we're looking, calling places. They kept asking for your credit check and all this stuff, and I'm like, we're not buying a house. Like, why the hell do you need to check our credit for? But whatever. So then that happened, and then within that same time frame, I started getting some back issues. So in that process of us moving and stuff, I started getting like lower back pain. So we ended up moving, and my kids started school at that time too. So we had to figure out moving and making sure our kids, we dropped them off at school. So within that time frame, by then it was August already, so we had moved out. We had put all of our things in a storage unit. So when we got out, we did not have nowhere to sleep, guys. The first night we did not have it, because it was 7 people, 2 big dogs, my brother-in-law and his dog at the time. So we were calling all the hotels that asking if they accepted dogs, and none of them accepted them. So the first night, guys, this is gonna be hard, but the first night that when we left, we slept in the car. Like, good thing my car is like super big, so both of the seats goes all the way flat. You could put a twin size bed in my car. So my kids slept there, with like obviously all the windows down and the AC on, and that's how we spent the first night. So it was fucking crappy. So the first night, me and my mom, we kept a watch on my kids, while they slept, or whatever. And then we had the dogs, so then we had to go out of the car, feed them, at the truck stops and stuff like that. So that's where we had to went. And so then the following day, we got up super early. We went to the park, let the kids play in the park while we fed them and stuff. But we called different places, and so we realized that not all hotels or motels accepts dog, especially the size of a Great Dane. And so that by then we had obviously, like, our one of our Great Dane passed away already, so we only had our one female Great Dane. And so we had to, the second day after moving out, it was hard because we realized that we had to get rid of our dog, because we obviously, like, my kids are more important than the dog, and we had to make sure that my kids slept somewhere. And so the next day we ended up taking my dog and my brother-in-law's dog, because he was living with us, and we took him to a shelter, and it was a no-kill shelter, and she was great. So I knew she was gonna have no problem getting like a new owner. She was pretty calm, no aggressive. She was very loving, overly loving, guys. So I miss her all the time. And her name was Daisy, and we used to call her Lazy Daisy, because she was so lazy. She never wanted to do anything, just eat. That's all she wanted to do. When my partner and his brother went to drop off the dogs at the dog shelter, I was calling hotels. Yeah, like all hotels within a certain area from my kids' school, so we didn't have to drive too far. And so I was able to get a hotel for maybe two weeks and a half. I think we were in a hotel for maybe a whole month, but they weren't in the same hotel. So we were between hotels in August. So August, and the first week of September was in a hotel. And that got expensive very quickly, and mainly because of food. Not all of the hotels that we stayed in had like a stove. There was 2 hotels that did have a stove, which we were lucky because we got to buy food and we got to cook. But then we had to obviously buy food in the ones that we, for breakfast, like cereal, because they offer you like a fridge, so we'd get cereal for breakfast, or things that, and they had a microwave, so like anything that was microwavable we would buy. So for that, from August up until the first week of September, we was stuck in the hotels. But the kids had fun because we took them to the beach, to the park, so we didn't just stay stuck in the hotel. And it was something different for my kids. They thought they were just, no worries at all, while me and like the adults were like, okay, like, what are we gonna do, guys? What are we gonna do? So then after September, I'll post a picture here. It was my daughter celebrated her sweet 16 in the hotel, but it was fun. We went to eat dinner and stuff. So we had fun. To my kids, it was like, relaxation, and we're here struggling. So good thing we had that money saved. So I had to take all of that money out of my high yield savings account, the $6,000, and that's how we're gonna be using to pay for the hotel, pay for gas, pay for our cards, because I still had to pay my credit cards and our phone bill and stuff. So then then fast forward to September, my brother-in-law and my partner were talking about an RV, and they finally found one, and my brother-in-law got it. He paid for it. So the RV, they drove all the way to Key West. That's maybe, if you're in South Florida, you know where Key West is. Is a drive. So they went down there, picked up the RV. We had to pay for like the registration and all that stuff to get it to drive, or not to drive legal, so we don't get pulled over or anything. So we had to do that. But it was fast. They gave us all the documents in the same day. But yeah, so then we ended up, oh no, I'm trying to hurry up because because I'm about to have no space in my phone, guys. But yeah, so then maybe the second week of September, they went, picked up the RV, and it was one of those, I'll put a picture of here how it somewhat looks. You just attach it to your truck. And at the time, I have my cart, which is this one, and then my boyfriend had his truck at the time still, and then my brother-in-law had his truck. So I got the RV, and then we called different campgrounds or RV sites that we could that we could stay in. And so that's where we are right now. So from September up until now, so to date, we're living in an RV. Yeah, it's a little crowded in there, but we accommodate. It's not the best situation right now, but it is the best. It is what we have right now. Like, that's literally what we have right now. So right now, from September up until now, we're at a RV spot, which is kind of annoying because you gotta move every 3 months. If you live in an RV or a travel trailer, you know how it is. I think the most that one camp, like RV park, lets you stay is 6 months at a time. You can't stay a full year in there. So yeah, so in the RV, the good thing about the RV is that maybe I'll give you guys a tour one day. But yeah, so that what I was saying, okay, so we have in the RV, what we pay, it's $1,600 a month, and that includes the space, water, sewer, and electrical. So we don't have to pay water bill like a lot, but it's included in that. It's not the traditional. In our old house, we used to pay $400 just for light every month. So it includes water, sewer, light. And then you have the park. You can do whatever you want in the park, and you don't have to pay like the entrance fee or anything. So yeah, so that's what we've been doing for the past year. Yeah, at this point it's been a year from September up until now. It's been a year and 1 month that we've been living in an RV, and it's been crazy. We've learned a lot. You know, my kids are having a blast in this new, RV life, because they make new friends at the parks. They go fishing, they go to the park, they go on their bikes. So right now it's pretty good, but for the future, we still want to. This is just temporary. Like, we want to buy a house, but obviously not right now with the economy how it is, guys. So yeah, that's the plan. Right now, that's where we are. Finance money wise, I did on my community post, I added that I did pay off twice, guys. I probably paid off my Amazon credit card 3 times this year. I had to use it, and I paid it off 3 times. So I'm in the process of paying that off again. Maybe I'll do that one in a separate video about it, but I'll just give you a quick rundown. I paid off my Upstart, my personal loan that I took out. That was $5,000. I paid it off about a month or 2 ago, and then was in a situation that I wasn't working that much. He wasn't working that much, so I had to take out another loan, which sucked. So now we're stuck with another loan on top of it, but we're hoping, like, we know it's gonna get better. It's just we save, and then bam, we have to pay something else. We save money, and then we have something else comes up. My boyfriend's truck got bad within maybe 3 months ago or so we had to sell his car. So we're stuck with one car, which kind of sucks, because I work and he works, but he drops me off at work, picks me up, like that. But our gas bill has went up like tripled because of the drives that we have to do every single day. Food has increased a lot. That's literally where we're struggling right now, is food and gas. I'm still trying to catch up on my credit cards. Maybe I'll do that in a separate video, but I am it's a hot mess, guys. But so my thing is saying I only have 6 minutes left. So let me see what else. But my kids are really good. They're, to them it's just like they're having fun, and it's something new to them, so, which I'm happy for that. But to me, I would still prefer if we moved, but right now, we gotta do with what we got. So that happened. And then last year, last year in September and October, I stopped working because I had some back issues, and I went to get an MRI, and I have 3 herniated discs in my lower back. And so I had to quit working for 3 months. And that's where the credit card debt increased, because I wasn't bringing in money. So then, what else? So then I have health insurance. So I paid, I think, $150 to get the steroid shots in my lower back. And oh my God, guys, I would rather give birth to all of my 5 kids over again, the same exact way. 3 of them was unmedicated, because that pain, if you have herniated disc, you know how painful that thing is. And I was crying night after night, and oh my God, guys, it was so unbearable. But I got the shots in October, November. And yeah, so far I haven't had no issues with my back. It's been a year. I know they said it works up to 3 years, so most likely I'll have to go back. I don't want to get no surgeries in my lower back. So the steroid shots is what, it's worked. It's working. My back it hurts, but not of like that, the sciatic pain. No, it's not because of that. What else? I also have scoliosis. I think that's it. And maybe let's see. So yes, and then a couple weeks ago, no, a couple months ago actually, I was stuck without a car. That was when my partner still had his truck, and like we both had our cars, and my car got messed up, and we wanted to get a quote on it, and they were quoting us $5,000 to fix the car. And so my boyfriend, we spent maybe $600 on car parts, and he fixed it. Took him a while, but he fixed it, saved us a lot of money. So yeah, so now we're stuck with one family car. And then when my back got better, I asked my boss. My boss wanted me back to work with her, so I'm working with my boss now. I'm a housekeeper for an Airbnb. I manage, I clean maybe 5 units, and we're adding 3 more. But yeah, so right now I'm just trying to catch up on my credit card bills. On my credit card, it's just 1 month. I have to pay 1 month that I'm behind on 2 of them. And then save again, because like that $6,000 was gone, guys. It's gone. So I'm starting again from zero. But I have been doing the penny challenge, and that's gonna go towards my daughter's senior prom and all her senior activities, because she's graduating this year. And then so I'm doing the penny challenge. So I'm gonna quickly, I only have like 3 minutes or so, but I want to talk about future videos. So I'm recording this on Thursday, but I wanted to upload it on Friday, because next week Friday I want to start doing like a freebie Friday video. I've been doing it off camera, and if you see my community tab, you'll see the ones that I've been doing. And yeah, so that's what so on Fridays I want to do like a freebie Friday, and then on Monday I want to do Monday I want to do a mini Monday, and then Tuesday I want to do a tiny Tuesday. But it all depends on, obviously, like how much money I make and if I save money or not. But yeah, it's this video is everywhere, guys. I wanted to be more organized, but I just wanted to show you guys where I've been before I even post anything, because then they're gonna be like, wow, you disappeared for 18 months, but yeah, guys, so that's where I've been. I'm at work. I'm actually doing laundry for my boss right now. So yeah, I'll post this on Friday, and then hopefully next Friday I'll have a freebie Friday video, because I did it last week and I had so much fun doing it. I was like, So my goal is to just save $60 a week. And then but I think, yeah, that'll be in a separate video. I'll probably show you guys like my binders and the plans for that. I'll probably do that maybe tomorrow morning. I'll probably record and then post that for Monday. I'll probably do that. But yeah, guys, so thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you guys for all of the ones that have been watching my videos. I've been seeing the views and new subscribers that I've been getting here and there, but I do want to get back into YouTube. I missed it, guys. I missed it so much. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys want to see what's gonna happen with me and my channel and my life, if you guys want to see like an RV tour or the RV area, I guess let me know. I could do a quick little video of it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys hopefully on Monday for a sinking funds update, or creating that whole envelopes and trackers and everything, so we can start these videos. But again, I'll see you guys in the next video, guys. Bye. Oh, I totally forgot to retell you guys. Okay, so my Etsy shop, I don't have time. Okay, so my Etsy shop is Creationswitheli. I have digital printable saving challenges there. If you guys want to go check it out, I'll post it here. I'm adding more printables. So thank you to the ones that have been buying from my shop. And I did create an eBay account. to sell on eBay also. I'll add that here, that picture, if you guys want to go check me out over there on eBay. I think that's it. That was more. I wanted to talk some more, but in the next video, guys, a little at a time. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.